Good evening and happy Friday. Happy New Year, I think. Have we streamed since the New Year?
No,
Not
I don't
entirely
think
sure.
I don't
Happy
think
New
so.
Year.
Nope.
Glad you all are here. Glad you're joining us for a brand new campaign, kicking off brand new campaign. You might notice that the layout's a little different. We instead of putting our boring old static board behind us, we're putting our boring old mostly static faces for the big parts.
Rude.
Mostly myself. Yeah, so welcome to a brand new campaign. Like I said, this campaign takes place in our homebrew world that we've been playing in for actual years, but have not given you guys much of an insight into yet, other than our lore streams.
Other than our lore drops.
But you get to join us for a campaign in it now. This is a moment. This is a thing. And pardon my nerves. I've been mentally prepping for this for a long time.
I'm pretty sure you've been mentally prepping for this since before the fight with Strahd.
A little bit. So I hope you all have had a good Christmas and a good New Year, good Hanukkah, or whatever you happen to celebrate. Let's see. No real announcements other than that this layout is more complicated than my usual layouts. Flipping back and forth between scenes is going to take a few extra brain cells, and I'm already lacking in that department a little bit. So there may be just a few technical issues while we get used to the new stream settings that we're using.
Don't mind us. It's the pilot episode.
They're never perfect. They got all kind of animation errors and things are off model.
Yeah, just a little bit, but that's all right. We'll get through there. I can adjust lighting, see if I can make my face as dramatic as humanly possible.
As you do.
Oh man, that even opened on the right right window. Oh man. See, we're already experiencing our first technical issues of the new stream.
Oh boy.
And that I'm trying to get audio working in the in Foundry. So it's working for everybody else, I assume, just not for me. Which since the stream.
I'm hearing music.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, yeah. I got music.
Just a slight problem when stream's going through my machine. So don't worry, I'll get that sorted out real quick.
I like said music. Said music sounds very nice.
Good. Oh, that's extremely loud music. There we go.
Oh no.
Okay. So
One extreme or the other.
Welcome, one and all, to The Meta is Futile presents Histories of Yulavar, The Risen War. This takes place a little bit before some of the events of our current campaigns that we've got going on off stream. Some of the lore drops we've done have been, post Risen War. This is all about how the nation of Greymoor fell and then rose again. Our story takes place in the early 3000s, post the Division of Worlds, and the Mad King, the Mad Prince, has just become the Mad King by slaying his father. He's returned from a multi-year hiatus, going out, traveling the world, doing those normal things that kids do, going to college, meeting new friends, getting a girlfriend, learning dark magics, raising an undead army. Standard sort of stuff. And
What are you talking about? That's just normal, like, teenage girl things.
Just teenage girl things.
The prince is just
I'm sure it's a
girl.
phase. He'll grow out of it.
You've got horse girls and the necromancers.
Okay, but all those stories about little girls playing cult with their Barbies. It's just that's accurate.
It's just that. He's just doing it for keeps.
Sure is.
He's just culting for keeps.
He's culting.
What is a necromancer but just someone playing with their dolls?
I want you to be wrong.
But don't tell him that.
I can't. Anyway, so as it begins, the prince has already slain his father's court, taken over the keep, and raised up a non-insignificant army. He's consolidated power within Villemund, the capital city of Greymore. Greymore is in would-be turmoil if his loyalists weren't keeping their boot heel on the neck of the population. We begin in the city of Gatewatch. Gatewatch has long bordered the elven nation of Valeran to its west, and Greymore to its east. In the past, Greymore has been a very contentious nation, full of conquerors, violence. It's been a very hard-scrabble sort of place. But a few generations ago, a new king declared peace and worked very hard to make it happen. For 3 generations, there's been no conflict between Greymore or its neighbors, and as commemoration for that, the city of Gatewatch, formerly a sentinel town between Greymore and Valeran, was turned into a safe meeting place between the two. Gates were built on either side, and it was populated by people from both nations. Many a half-elf was conceived here. Stout gates on either side protect both nations from each other, and thus, through all of the conflict of the Mad King consolidating power and taking over the nation, with this as the backdrop, Gatewatch has been relatively peaceful. Not a lot of the horror has reached this town. Meanwhile, the people of Greymore, their previous actions, those of the generations long past, have not been forgotten by the longer-lived races of Alcevez, the continent upon which all this takes place. And nobody's particularly keen to risk their neck for saving another country from itself. You can be a terror to your own people all you want to, as long as you don't leave your borders. So,
Don't make your problem our problem.
Exactly. The dwarves of Abdegard have minded their own business. The elves of Valeran don't want to sacrifice their own to the fight, and they don't think that Greymore will ever dare to push beyond its own limits. And the Reaches have better things to do, like dealing with the frozen monstrosities that cross their border every spring.
Just that. No
It's
big deal.
just fighting itself.
And Axia's having another civil war, probably. I don't know.
But they don't border. Greymore.
Nobody is there to help Greymore save itself from itself. Nobody knows what happened to the heir apparent to the throne, princess.
Can't trust anybody these days.
The
Not even
princess.
yourself.
Evelyn. Princess Evelyn has disappeared entirely. She's presumed dead by many. The Grim Knights. Sorry, I almost committed a little bit of a trademark infraction there. The Grim Knights, paladins mostly, and crusaders who oppose undead in all of its forms, have been stretched thin, trying to keep people safe and get refugees out of Greymore. While the Valeran Rangers, some of them have been screaming since the very beginning of all this that trouble is coming. Leadership has long been ignoring them. Somewhere, probably around this time, a young elven ranger named Isra Galeran is recovering from injuries to both heart and body. All in all, the Moors are in awful shape. The people under the terrifying yoke of a Mad King. Mad King whose ambition knows not the bounds of his own nation, and he is about to start pushing that boundary. as we open up on a beautiful day in the city of Gatewatch. A few interesting folk are making their way about town. Down the main drag, covered in vendors' tents of various sizes, Merchant's Alley, which is an interesting sort of alleyway off the main road that smells of all sorts of baked goods and any sort of craft you can think of can be bought there. Down this main drag, where horses and carts are a little bit more sparse lately, considering that Greymoor is no longer actively participating in trade for the most part. One of these offshoots, an elven woman, Soliana. She walked down the road. What are you doing?
Soliana is walking down the road, and she is keeping an eye out for a certain dwarf that she hopes found his way here. And if not, is sort of lingering to see what she can surmise, if she can pick up any gossip of what exactly happened at Iron Pinnacle Keep the night that the prince came home.
Okay. Just to the south, she may recognize this tiefling as he walks along the main drag of Gatewatch. Marius, what are you doing?
Marius has heard a lot of commotion through the caravan channels and everything. Well, took a little time off from work to go check on his home, his dear old dad, make sure he's doing all right. Just doesn't have a good feeling about a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, but as long as Pa's okay, as long as farm's still standing, it's right by him.
All right. And underneath the boughs of the tree, on a small path leading to the temple in the center of town, is a young woman, a half-elf. Gale, what are you doing?
Gail is... Right now she's just kind of keeping an eye on things as they're going by. She was sent here on orders to start encouraging people to the cause of the Grim Knights since they are spread so thin right now. But for now she's just kind of keeping an easy watch. Just seeing what's going on today.
All right. Gale, there is you don't know where he is, but you've heard that you're not the only Grim Knight in town. There's another that you'd be somewhat familiar with. A slightly senior Grim Knight to you named Alphonse Sturmcreek. But you don't know where he is or much about him, just that he's supposed to be around here somewhere. All right.
He is a man.
He's a dude.
He is a guy. He is.
So before we get to the events happening over here to the east, Soliana, go ahead and describe yourself real quick.
Okay. Soliana is a high elf. She's got long, sort of silvery platinum blonde hair, with a cloak and a staff. She wears loose-fitting clothing that's obviously made for movement and such. Her shoes almost look like ballerina slippers, but with a little bit of a flair to it. Big bow in her hair.
All right, Marius, describe what we see.
Well, you got yourself a tall, corn-fed tiefling. He's rather tall. He's got some long arms, long legs, and 1.5 horns. And one of them busted off from, well, that's a longer story from a couple years back, but don't you worry too much about that. But he's a big old guy. He's got a big old sword on his back. Just a big dude.
All right. Gale, who are you and what do you look like?
Gale is a young for half elves, about her 30s. She's at about average height, well toned and trained from her work among the Grim Knights. Currently garbed in her currently just garbed in her day-to-day clothes with a short sword strapped to each side of her belt. Sort of a light brown hair tied up in a ponytail with a green ribbon. And gray-green, they call it moorland green here, eyes, and a distinctive hawkish nose.
Right. Last but certainly not least, it's Edwin's turn. Edwin, you stand between two guards. What's going on with you?
What? No, Brain, why did you shut off? Cool.
It's all good, Edwin.
Well, I mean, that's effectively how he is at the moment. Everything is just kind of hazy. I mean, he wasn't there not that long ago. He was...
Yeah.
He
Edwin,
was back in the keep not that long ago.
yeah.
Oh no.
Edwin is basically being held up by two guards. What does he look like?
Well, he is a high elf as well. Dressed probably a lot more brightly than most people around.
Indeed.
It's very sky blue and gold.
That boy.
His hair is either black or blue. You can't really tell in the light. But he certainly looks tired. Like he just got hit over the head by something, but who knows?
Alright. There we go. There's Edwin. Except significantly more fatigued.
He's a tired boy. Which is fair. Considering.
Yeah.
There's something he was going to tell people, but he can't recall at the moment.
Gale, of course. Soliana, I only have the pixel token for, but
Oh, I didn't give you a crop down headshot. My bad.
that's
She's cute, I promise.
again, last but not least, because none of these are least. I once again only have this right now for Marius. Alright. Go back to Soliana briefly. Soliana, there's one guard. You can see this one guard standing at the street corner, kind of looking a little bit bored. There's commoners bustling all around you. you do see a half-elf woman who maybe stands out a little bit like a sore thumb underneath the tree here, and then a tiefling that absolutely stands out like a sore thumb in this mostly elf and human town. There's a little bit of commotion going on down the street a little ways. You're seeking information. Where are you seeking it?
She's just kind of passing through the crowds, kind of listening to see if she can pick up any gossip or if anyone is talking about events, current events.
Okay.
As she walks down the street.
All right. And your passive perception, you're just kind of... Actually, let's go ahead, since you're actively listening in. Why don't we make our first roll of the campaign, because I happen to pick you first.
Oh boy.
We'll make it a perception roll, please.
Oh boy.
Yours is the first roll, no pressure.
No pressure.
All pressure.
Don't fuck it up, Rose.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh,
That's on a baby.
Oh,
That's great.
no.
My passive is a 15, by the way.
So, Soliana, as you're walking down the road, you were kind of off. You think you might see somebody familiar, but there's a lot of people walking around. You're not kind of...
Tiefling's really distracting.
Tiefling must be distracting. Fond memories, perhaps. Marius, you're just walking through town. You're not asking after anything or looking for anything particular.
Well, he is. If anybody's seen his paw around, his old man, another old gray tiefling, big grouchy looking, probably stumbling around drunk.
Go ahead and make investigation for me.
Hey.
Dirty 20, nice. Okay, so
There we go.
most people are giving you the cold shoulder. Some people are straight up telling you to stuff off. Some of them give you a hint of recognition, but you're thinking that maybe it's not the kind of recognition that they want to recognize. Finally, you come to a guard and describe your paw to him, and he looks and says, "Yes, I have seen him. Told me to piss off 2 nights ago and spat on my boot."
Sounds like the old man. I am terribly sorry for any trouble he did cause you. I'll give him a nice verbal lashing for that when I get home.
Haven't seen him in town the last couple days.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Thank you so much.
Gale, what are you doing?
Let's see.
Got a strange tiefling asking a question about people. Elf that looks distracted.
Okay.
Fiddling with something under her, I think under her cloak or whatever. Something around her neck.
All right. As Gail's just kind of looking around the square, she's gonna kind of tilt her head curiously at the tiefling. Just kind of shake her head and shrug. Then her eyes are gonna pass over this distracted-looking high elf, and first she keeps scanning, but then it's like, wait a minute. She blinks, turns back, and takes a few steps forward towards the high elf girl. Wait a minute, I know her. And Gail's gonna start walking over towards Soliana.
Oh boy.
Gale, your attention will also be divided to this obvious wizard looking, kind of being held up by guards and looking very out of it. It's causing quite the stir on the city street. There's a lot of people kind of hurting to avoid them. He is wearing the tabard with the insignia not of Greymore, but of the Mad King. Edwin, as Gale heads towards Soliana, You feel a splash of cold water in your face as one of the guards kind of sloshes his canteen onto you. Hey!
Yeah.
You know, you're not that light. Get your feet under yourself.
Sir.
So I'm not here to... And the other... He says, I'm not here to carry you around. The other guard looks at us like, actually, kind of are, you know, gotta get him there somehow. But shut up, he doesn't know that. Now he doesn't knows that.
Like, no, fair. I can probably walk.
Edwin, you managed to grab quite a bit, including a pouch at your side. It is you'll find in your inventory. But
It's a fun stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, he is being 100%, like, just compliant with everything.
Do what the soldiers tell you to do. Typically goes well, or better than it would be if you didn't.
you know, the place to fight is in court, not at the side of the road.
Yes. We have never fought on the side of the road, ever.
Ever.
We are honorable. We would never.
Not touching that one. Alright. Miguel, you turn back towards Soliana, and the shadows have grown long. Not in the last 5 minutes that you've been standing here, but just it is nearing evening time. Most of the common folk are leaving the road to head to their taverns or what have you. And as they do, all of you notice a very distinct sound of an iron-banded staff, an iron-tipped staff, striking the stone very clearly. It comes from Edmund will be from behind you, Gale to your right, Marius behind you, and Soliani. You can hear this even though you're around a corner.
Oh.
It's a figure in a nondescript brown cloak. Stands at the end of the street. Just puck. 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 There's something distinctly unsettling as a hush comes over the town. It's almost a supernatural sort of quiet. Place is holding its breath as this brown cloaked figure steps forward.
Gail's already got her. She's already got her hands hovering over her sword hilts.
What's everybody else doing?
Is there anything visually distinct?
Walking forward cautiously against my better judgment.
Edwin,
Just
roll
turn
perception for me. Sorry, go ahead, Marius. Well, Edwin
I was just saying, he's just turning to look and see what the heck's going on.
All right,
Nice.
Edwin.
Oh no.
You don't. You're really out of it, but there is something about this that just kind of squicks you out. It's setting off your alarm bells, and your memory kind of trips. You wonder if maybe you should have left earlier. The figure lifts up its head and pulls back its hood. It reveals itself to be a woman with a rather unpleasant look in her eye. She calls out in a clear voice, "Gatewatch belongs to the land of Greymore. King Morvain is your master. The city of fools is to bend its knee now." Immediately, the two guards at your side, Edwin, have drawn their weapons, and they're not quite ignoring you, but you are no longer their primary concern.
Ellen.
New target acquired.
Just like all due respect, maybe you should clear the streets.
Gale, what are you doing?
Gale is going to approach this guard. You need to get people out of here now. Start moving them.
Okay.
Before she steps over, this is just a bunch of commoners, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to subtly flash her insignia. Get out. Go home. Get out of here. This is going to get bad very quickly. Go.
Marius?
Stand there, just give this lady a bit of a side eye, trying to kind of take in kind of all that's going on. It's not exactly sure what's going on. His little more country simple brain ain't really taking everything in. But damn, she's so stuck up she'd drown in a rainstorm.
All right. Soliana, there's a few seconds.
She's gonna turn to the guard near her, and just be like, "Everyone should get inside."
The woman pushes back her cloak and she holds a staff that, Edwin, you now recognize. It is a large ebony staff with 3 skulls. It looks almost like it's grown into the wood at the top, and each one is a pair of glowing eyes. The eyes are glowing. You were doomed from the beginning. She's going to tap her staff 3 times on the ground, and as she does, she is going to cast Arcane Burst 3 times.
Oh, we love that.
And all right. The guards next to you cry out in pain as these bolts of purple energy fly into them. They begin to look like they are in advanced stages of decomposition, though they are still screaming as they die. Gale, one of the bolts shoots past you and does the same thing to the guard behind you as mass panic begins to sweep out across the streets. Meanwhile, there's screaming from the side roads as the sounds of wood splintering fill the air, and there is something deeply, deeply wrong in Gatewatch.
I wonder what it could be.
Well, shit.
Sorry, I had a lot of tokens to add to the board.
Fair.
Yep.
Just a lot of
You know-
tokens on the board.
Just get rid of it. You can get rid of them. They're dying anyway.
Oops, all dead.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops,
y'all
all
dead.
corpses.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
All around you, crates marked as food, grain, rice, that sort of thing. All begin to split open, spilling out their contents of dry bones mixed in with the foodstuffs that begin to assemble themselves together at the necromancer's command.
Oh no.
And
Oh, it keeps going.
That sword is getting drawn.
No.
It keeps going.
Oh no.
Oh no.
if everybody could please
Raggy.
roll initiative.
Town is boned.
Oh my
How dare
goodness.
you? Oh, now you want to roll well. Fine.
Dang it, Gale.
Where's
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
the button for it? There we go. It's just invisible. Oh, there he is.
Oh, that is so many skeletons.
Hey, y'all,
He's
y'all,
a
are
vibe.
still ahead of, y'all are still ahead of Gale, so.
She just watched 3 people die.
She sure did.
Yeah, there's a guard behind you. Get safety, he's calling, not realizing that he is significantly less equipped than you are.
Oh, we're starting. Okay, I can't see any skeletons currently.
You can hear the screaming from the townsfolk.
Oh, rad. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna do a bonus action and we're gonna cast Shillelagh.
All right.
Now I can hit things with my wisdom modifier. Let's see. Where is most of the screaming coming from?
Most of the screaming is going to be coming from kind of all around, but primarily the you're familiar with just to the east of you is a like a vendor's alley sort of thing, and there's a lot of screaming coming from there in particular.
Gotcha. Okay, well, we've got 40 speed of movement speed, so I suppose we're just gonna kind of inch along. One second, I just gotta... No, okay. Whoops. We're just gonna inch along over here. Kind of settle close to the wall.
All right.
I don't think anything's in range currently, so that is gonna... Soliana's gonna hold an attack action to smack something with if she sees it coming at her.
Okay.
That is her turn.
All right, Soliani, you prepare your weapon. You get it ready. It shimmers with magic as you get ready. Edwin, you see this woman just kind of come along with a stick.
It's a nice stick.
I got a stick!
She's got a stick!
I have a stick!
Like it was the X-ray.
One of the skeletons kind of pops out from around the building. Starts hissing at the nearby commoners. Of course, they're all freaking out. So many. Another skeleton comes kind of lurching out from between 2 buildings where it was standing, and it's going to make an attack against this commoner.
Oh, so many of these guys are about to die.
It somehow misses.
Oh!
Mysteries abound, I guess. Alright, another one is going to make a short bow attack. Alright, and I don't even know why I'm bothering to roll damage on these.
Because it's
Because
fun.
it's fun.
Maybe they'll survive.
Maybe they'll survive.
So all of you kind of notice, as you kind of look over your shoulder, a commoner running down the road, and she turns just in time for an arrow to stick into her chest, and she does like a spin as she falls and dies.
Ooh. We don't take too kindly to stuff like that.
Alright.
This is not. This place is not prepared. This place is not prepared. This place is not prepared.
What gave you that idea?
Screams from a nearby tavern with outdoor seating as the undead begin to swarm them. Need you guys to kill some of the skeletons real quick though, so I can spend less time.
Unfortunately.
We have to
if
save the
one-
townspeople and the
One
DM.
comes in 5 feet of me, I'm gonna smack it real good, I promise.
Okay, that person actually survived. Yeah, presumably the husband of the woman who just got one shot killed. He gets shot like right in the thigh, and he kind of goes down, but he is alive. One of the city watch.
You got this, buddy.
Proud of you, my guy.
City Watch actually is doing something, attempting to, but they can't quite reach. The first additional skeletons start coming around the corner. It's chaos and havoc as the town is very rapidly overrun, and unfortunately, before any of you can act on it, your new friend has is going to step forward. And she's going to cast Arcane Burst again, and this time 3 commoners will drop dead nearby.
Do a little bit of domestic terrorism now and then.
As a treat.
That's a dream.
That's a treat.
Tree.
Okay, at this point, all the commoners are panicking, and they all get their movement on the same turn, so that I don't have to worry about it. This guy's going to run away. This one's going to provoke an attack of opportunity. I feel like I'm playing with myself here.
Come on, buddy. You dodged the attack once. You do it again.
Do it again.
That's a dirty 20.
Aw.
And as the no, he's dead. Wait, no, he didn't die.
Yay.
He's almost dead.
He's doing
Yeah,
real
yeah.
good. Heck yeah.
Just in general, the townsfolk are fleeing or attempting to flee as best they can.
Run, run, run.
Promise eventually you guys will have turns.
I mean,
There's just a lot
we
of
all rolled
skeletons.
stupidly
There's
low. It's fine.
I think Soliana rolled good, and then everyone else not so much.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19 and no one else rolled above a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the 7. I got a 9.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I'm just killing all the NPCs I put on the board.
It's cool. That's why they're there, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're illustrating the you're acting out the.
Edwin, finally it's your turn. Yay!
Yay.
Is she familiar at all?
You might know her
I've
slightly.
seen her around at
A
least.
little bit, maybe, yeah.
Enough to know that it's just like, cool.
She has no regard for human life.
Who does that, Castle?
Hmm.
We want to do. Well, now it's two of her. Terrifying.
Just had to sort something out real quick.
Well, yeah, she's dangerous, so just kind of turn it on her in here.
Alright. She has to make a dexterity saving throw. She will pass her dexterity saving throw.
She is dexterous.
She almost falls, but as the earth bucks beneath her, she manages to catch herself.
Difficult terrain, though.
Yeah, the entire thing is difficult terrain. What's the radius on that? 10 feet from you?
Yeah.
Alright. So that's all going to be difficult terrain.
So the center of me?
Within range.
Nothing.
Creature other than you in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah. Try to take any movement. Okay. Marius, it's your turn.
All right. Well, what Marius is going to do, there's a lot of skeletons over here. He's got a bone to pick with them.
Ha!
So we're going to run over here. We're going to, let's see, we're going to pop a rage.
Marius, you are now officially angry. Like, statistically angry. You could have been angry before, but now it's statistically relevant anger.
No, you anky.
And then he's going to pull one of his javelins off the back of his hip here, and he's going to hawk it at. Let's see, the guard's right there, so you can take care of that probably. We're gonna hawk it. We're gonna hawk it at this one.
Okay. That 22 will hit, yes.
Come here, big
And then that plus his rage damage. Oh.
Plus 2 rage
So-
damage.
Plus 3 rage damage.
It's the rage damage. Okay, so 7 total. Okay.
Yeah, he was running. He's gonna do a little. As he's running, he's pulling it out. He's gonna do a little skip and then just boom, throw that thing.
The javelin hits the skeleton in the chest and kind of gets stuck between its ribs and in the leather armor that it's wearing. It just kind of rolls its head at you, and then holds out its sword in a mock salute.
Mock salute.
Starts chattering its teeth together at you.
Yeah.
Well, ain't you meaner than a snake in grass? And with that, that'll be his turn.
All right.
Garliton.
All right. Another Mr. Skeletal comes out. And you hear, rather than see, another commoner lose his life on the road. Gale, it is finally your turn.
Finally. Well, that's a necromancer. Can't be having that.
Necromancer, you should deal with that.
Yeah. She's going to run up, swords drawn, and go to strike.
Okay.
Okay. And as soon as... Okay, hold on. Where's the... Hold on. I might be experiencing some difficulties.
I had to refresh.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Give me just one moment. Because it's not rolling my dice for me yet. There we go. Alright.
Good old Forge.
It happens sometimes. Okay. Alright. Roll 1. Okay, that scared me for a sec.
24 will hit this wizard who is wearing cloth armor.
Okay. Alright. Damage. Not the best damage, but... Okay. Let's see. And I've got 2 weapon fighting, so I can attack with the offhand blade.
All right.
Let's see. Ah. Yeah.
15 will also
Also-
hit.
Okay. So just... Yeah. Okay. That's better.
Significantly better damage.
So going for just slashing across, slashing for a leg with the first blade, and then with the reversed hold, going for a lunge to the middle.
She parries most of your blow with her staff. Both of them. But as she looks at you, her face kind of breaks out into a smile. And as you're close for that second lunge, as she's sort of redirecting most of the attack away, she's whispering to you, "Do you smell the rotting flesh, Grim One?"
Ugh.
Stinky.
Icky.
Yeah, that's gross. That's her turn.
Alright. Coming from the same direction the Necromancer came from initially, Gale, you recognize another Grim Knight charging towards this Necromancer to assist you. Great sword in hand. And as he swings, she's still smiling at you. He takes a massive swing at her. Makes contact. Oof. Does
Oof.
awful damage.
Oh.
Kind of clocks her in the side with the flat of the blade. Gale! You recognize the voice of Alphonse.
What's his rank?
He is a Knight of the Second Order.
Okay.
You don't have to say the whole rank, it's fine.
Yeah. Sir!
There's more! Get the west gate open! We have to get people out. He's going to take a backswing
Yes, sir.
and do a little bit better damage. And which of my million skeletons is this? Ah, it's this one. Soliana, it is your turn.
Okay. Everything is chaos. Soliana sees difficult terrain. Soliana sees the knight. They probably got that. She hears Get West Gate open. She's not a Grim Knight, but she is engaged to a boy. So she's like, cool, Westgate, got it. And she's gonna she's engaged to a guard, so she like understands, orders, and she's going to move just here.
All right.
which is going to put her in range of this nice group of skeletons here. And she's going to hold up her hand to her staff and pull out a shard of ice and hook it at this one.
Okay.
As she casts Ice Knife.
Yes.
Very nice.
Please.
Such a good spell.
So we're going to throw it.
13 will hit,
Sweet.
barely.
So that's gonna be damage.
Okay, so the it's 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage, and then the 2 within 5 feet must make a dexterity save.
Okay, so the direct target, he will meet his dexterity save. Yeah, he'll pass his dexterity save. The other 2, that one will meet its save. These are surprisingly nimble skeletons.
Fucking apparently.
That one will fail, however.
There we go. It's gonna take the 7 cold damage.
Alright, so the first skeleton is struck straight in the chest, and like frost starts to collect on its bones and its eye sockets. And one of the other ones kind of creaks as shards hit it. But one of the others does a full-on Michael Jackson lean. Dodging the ice.
That's fair. That is...
Point one. Fair
Let's see.
point.
You moved 30 feet. You could move a few more, so we're gonna move 10 more feet. And that is Soliana's turn.
Alright. This skeleton is fighting a guard. This is the angry calcium round. That's a
Angry
calcium round.
That is a critical hit against the guard. That is maximum critical damage against the guard. So, Liana, you look
R.I.P. guard.
as this
Hi,
guard.
guard.
This guard who, he could have been your boy back in, in another life. You watch as the skeleton just takes its sword, slashes him across the neck, his head just rolls back off. The skeleton sticks its hand into the stump and pulls the body out of the way. And then starts walking toward you.
Ew, 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 ew.
A pretty metal skeleton, honestly.
Yeah,
You're kidding.
Guy's pretty fucking badass.
That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Is this the skeleton that gets a name? Marius, does a 13 hit you?
It does not.
Alright, the skeleton approaches and it's far too slow for your angry reflexes. Just mad tiefling reflexes all over the place. Alright, another skeleton comes up hoping to top. That was almost a natural 20.
These poor guards. These commoners.
These poor guards.
This next guard catches a blade to the side and kind of he's not looking great at all, and skeleton here would like to finish the job.
So many are gonna
That's
die.
a natural 20.
Oh no!
Jeez.
This is the spoiled milk round.
Okay,
Anger.
honestly, this is just all very thematic for the opening attack on Gatewatch.
Very much so.
So Marius, you watch through your rage as this other skeleton walks up to this injured guard, shoves his blade through the guard's throat, and as it rips it out, the blood spray just kind of hits you in the side, and the guard drops dead.
He probably hasn't seen before, but still, it happened on his home turf.
Mhm.
That doesn't sit right with him.
Soliana, you kind of barely catch the whistle out of your ear as an arrow clatters against the ground at your feet.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Marius, you're surrounded as another skeleton comes up behind you.
Oh no, Marius.
Oh. Marius, I don't think a 7 hits you, though.
No,
I was afraid it was going to be another nat 20.
it doesn't. Oh.
Oh dear.
Let's go. Let's go. Target-rich environment.
Oh man.
Target rich.
Target rich environment.
Marius, does a 14 hit you?
14 does hit. Meets it beats.
Oh no.
Alright, Marius. The skeleton manages to make contact with you. It's 6 non-magical piercing damage if you have any damage reduction.
He's raging, so half that, so 3.
You have 3 damage. It's all the skeleton manages to put on you. But it is joined by
Oh, there.
others. It sees no other targets. That is a 14 to hit you.
14 hits and meets it beats.
Yep. And that's going to be 4 total damage, so 2 to you after your damage reduction.
God
Wait,
bless
Marius is gonna
Barbarian.
Die slowly.
Can't believe
He's-
he's going to die in session 1.
He'll be fine.
The Necromancer looks at you, Gale. The Westgate? I don't think so. And she's going to cast Dimension Door.
Oh no.
And she is going
What?
to appear all the way over here.
Oof.
Don't love that.
Mm-mm.
And as a bonus action, she is going to cast a spell as she raises up the staff. One of the skull's jaw opens and it shrieks. And 5 of the commoners that she'd previously killed will
Oh no.
stand, or 5 of the people.
Well, they were people.
Yeah, that are
Poor
dead in the
people.
road rise as zombies. Will be immediately added to the combat tracker.
Congratulations, you've been drafted.
You work for me now. The benefits are no.
Oh, don't love that.
No, there's not a good union rep like we had in Vandover.
One of those zombies roll a -1 on its initiative. I'll have
How do you roll?
That's impressive, homeboy.
One? You.
Oh, honey.
How?
It has a -1 to initiative and rolled a 1, or -2 to initiative, I guess, and rolled a 1.
That's impressive, homeboy.
That's
It's
wow.
just his heart's just not in it.
Yeah, apparently.
His heart's
His heart's all over that wall.
Yeah, a little bit.
his heart's not in him, literally.
Alright, as one of the commoners tries to run away, this the woman who was first shot with an arrow rises and grabs him by the clavicle, and as he yells out her name, his voice is cut off as her fingernails dig into the flesh of his throat, and he is vanquished most utterly with an attack of opportunity. This commoner manages to get off the board. Lucky.
One survives.
Let's see. Another manages to flee.
2.
Several commoners are fleeing into their houses. This one is going to attempt to flee. I'll
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
roll the attacks of opportunity for funsies, just to see what happens.
You get 2. They could miss.
That one hits,
No.
but not enough damage to kill him.
Oh, okay.
That's enough to hit, I think. Yeah, that's enough to hit. If it does more than 1 damage. Yeah, it does max damage. Okay, so as this commoner turns, the skeleton cuts into her leg and she She yelps, and it's just enough to slow her down enough for a zombie to grab her hair and drag her back to a very messy death. This one escapes, that one escapes, this one is going to take attacks of opportunity. That's a lot of stuff to track. I'm sorry, forgive me.
You're good.
That's a natural 20. These skeletons really like killing people.
You're very good at it.
That's almost maximum
Apparently.
damage.
They've gotten 3 nat 20s.
Your
Yeah,
brothers are trapped inside the flesh pits. The flesh.
Flesh sacks.
those are
Awful.
words that you've chosen
Those
to
are
use.
words.
Okay, let's be real.
Yeah.
These guys escaped
Hi.
because they can move 60 feet. Alright, back to the pissed off calcium.
Well, can they have one job and they're gonna do it so good?
They're gonna do it. They're gonna try and do it so good.
Soliana, you watch as one of the skeleton you hit directly with the ice lines up his short bow at you. That's a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's going to be 4 piercing damage.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Miles.
Marius, a frost-rimed skeleton swings at you. I forgot to roll that with advantage. It's fine. It misses.
Like me.
Edwin, you're watching a lot of people die on the streets here.
Watching a hell of a lot of people die. This is fine. This is cool. There's one of the guards is back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is he wearing armor?
The guard is on the ground still. It hasn't quite gotten back to its feet yet.
Okay, neat. Where can this take me? 30. We are going to fucking get away. The whole lot of no.
Edwin, you are out of that space. Just no.
That is just a danger.
All of this is danger.
Fortunately, he can't cast twice, so that is all he can do.
Any further movement, Edwin?
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Let's see. The zombie is going to shamble its way towards you. It's just a common folk. And that's a 12 to hit.
Yeah,
Oh no.
sure does.
Edwin,
Oh.
you'll take 2 bludgeoning damage as this commoner zombie just kind of walks up to you and like punches you in the shoulder.
Fist bump.
Oh, Edwin.
Oh no.
Marius.
Punch in the face like, oh fuck.
Rich environment.
Target rich environment.
Target-rich environment.
Yep, so I'm going to use for my bonus action here for the storm aura. And then let's see. That storm aura is gonna hit the one behind him here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll its dexterity saving throw. It passes its dexterity saving throw, so go ahead and roll your roll damage, and we'll do halfsies.
Halfsies. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a D6 right now.
All right, the
4.
lightning
So
kind of
2.
does a little, gives a little twitch. You know, the nerves that don't actually exist make it kind of tase it a little bit.
And then we're
He's
going
just a static
to.
shock.
Now they're in greatsword range. So this one's getting zapped first. And then we're also going to make a greatsword attack against it.
Okay. Oh, that'll hit.
Oh! Hello.
24 will hit, yes.
Then we'll do that. And then plus his rage damage plus 3, so 14.
Alright, Edwin, with your great sword swing, you just cleave
Marius.
this thing. Marius, sorry. Getting used to names still.
Edwin with a great sword.
Look, that sword is bigger than Edwin.
Yeah,
I think it's
Marius,
about...
Huge.
you destroy
That sword is
that
about as
skeleton.
big as him. Dead, gone. Back to the hell is where it came from. But I'd rather not provoke any attacks of opportunity right now, so we're just gonna hang out here, keep swinging at him
Okay,
over time.
overtime. Alright, speaking of other skeletons,
Oh boy.
Soliana, an arrow
Oh, no.
whizzes by your head, thunks into the building behind you. Gale, it is your turn.
Thank God they're bad.
Whoa! Goodness, okay.
Crowd control, crowd control, crowd control.
I
Okay.
have a solution for that.
Gale just kind of glances over to Sturm Creek, just kind of nods and just she can see that this guy knows nothing about it, but you know, he seems to be just as not a part of this as anybody. So she's gonna go for this,
Alright.
and that's
Should probably shout something about his dad.
sorry, I am getting used to this. Let's see. Okay. I'm still getting used to this, so she's going to cut into it with her sword.
With
Where is
advantage,
my-
you have, he is flanked.
There it is, yeah.
I'm reminded of this scene from, that will hit. From,
Okay.
Corpse Bride. Young lady, learn your class.
I've not played this class before.
Roll your damage, please.
Learn it, nerd.
All right.
Learn your
um,
vows.
It's a good movie.
All right. Go for normal damage, and she's going to do one of these. Throw in a sneak attack.
Alright, that extra 5 damage. It's this once commoner is like it shouldn't be alive, but you stab it through the back and it's the necromantic energy is not strong within it. It is still up though. Still trying to
Don't like
punch
that.
it.
Don't like that. Okay.
It's he's an equally squishy wizard.
Going for the second attack.
Alright. 16 will hit.
Sweet.
It being a
Oh.
zombie and all.
Yes.
8 damage. Oh, perfect. Just enough as
Okay. First sword through the chest. Second one right behind it, right next to it, and just she's gonna just kind of glance at Edwin and just nod towards running for an exit.
Appreciate it.
the zombie kind of stares dumbfounded at this gaping hole in its chest cavity before it falls re-dead.
It wasn't there before.
Imagine dying twice in the same day.
Within the 16, 18 seconds of each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
A necromantic version of a twice baked.
I never
potato.
got a chance to live.
I'm free. I'm free.
I never got a chance.
Dang it.
I'm unburdened by the shackles of life.
All right.
Alright.
I need to have my combat. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Goodness.
Yeah, Stormcraig will run forward towards this zombie and attempt to.
Cleave it.
Wow, you're for being able to do a lot of damage. He is just not doing a great job of it.
Oh, we love it when they're like that.
Oh, well, that's something. All right, so, yeah, Gale, you look over as your fellow Grim Knight charges forward. One swing lops off the arm, the other one caves in the chest cavity, but the zombie is still standing.
These things are resilient.
Can't hit. It's a skeleton. That's okay. That's normal. Keep losing my skeletons. Not this
There's
one.
a lot of them, to be fair.
They are doing their best.
They are.
What they lack in quality, they make up for in quantity.
That's what makes them scary. Statistically, they're gonna hit you eventually.
Speaking of Soliana, you feel a sharp
whoops.
pain as an
Oh, no.
arrow strikes you in the back.
Oh, finally.
Yikes.
You did it!
Yay!
Good job, friend.
How much damage?
6. 6 piercing.
Okay.
Ouch.
It's fine. It's fine. It would be better if it would actually save my hit points. It's not for some reason.
You need to refresh again?
Probably.
Gale, does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. The zombie is like crawling towards you, kind of going for your ankles.
She just kind of kicks his hand back. Just, no! Stop it!
We go.
Soliana, it's your turn.
Okay. Soliana's a little panicked because there's a skeleton here. She recognizes that tiefling that's surrounded by skeletons, and a necromancer just whizzed past her. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What on earth have I got?
And she also just got shot in the back.
And she also just got shot in the back. What are we getting ourselves into? She's going to eye the necromancer and cast Chill Touch.
Oh.
And probably miss.
Yeah, with a 9 that'll miss.
Oh.
That's
Touchy,
fair.
Touchy.
He's spooked.
She spooked.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it was like she appeared and it was
Yeah.
As the spell reaches out, the necromancer takes that staff and just swats it away.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Get outta
Consent
here.
was not.
She's looking at you like she's wondering what she could use your parts for.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
You'd make a pretty corpse.
Gross.
That is Soliana. Oh boy, I love level 3.
We're so used to higher level
We're
characters.
so
we've
used to
forgotten-
higher level. She might
Soliana,
regret
does
not
a
hitting one of
15
those
hit you?
skeletons. It does not.
Yeah, the skeleton in front of you managed to deflect its attack with that magic shillelagh of yours. But it wants to go join its friends in fighting Marius. Will you take your attack of opportunity?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Alright. Certainly
Bonk.
try.
1
Bonk.
second, because I can attack with Shillelagh.
Yes.
Honk.
It's a great spell.
No, you fucking don't.
16 hits.
Just bonk it.
Alright, as it walks away, you smack it in the back of the skull, and the back of its skull just kind of flies off into the distance. But it keeps walking.
Home run. Oh, that was a reaction, so I don't get my unarmed strike bonus action. Sad
And
face.
the crowd goes wild. Marius, you're surrounded in these skeletons. They are,
Fine. Gotta cleave. He's just gotta cleave a couple of them.
that's a natural 20.
Oh no!
Oh no! It begins.
Bye, Marius.
That is 11 piercing halved, so 5 piercing.
-5.
For the record, we will always be rounding down everything, if in a 50-50.
Okay.
I know I am a generous dungeon master.
My graciousness knows no bounds.
Speaking of graciousness, you get to have another attack levied against you, Marius.
Oh boy,
That's a 19 to hit, Marius.
So
that
many-
hit. All
I
right.
mean, if ever anyone's gonna be surrounded and survive, it's the barbarian.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Marius, that's 6 piercing damage halved to 3.
It's not very fun.
But still, getting chipped at.
Yeah.
The only thing is, it's just he doesn't have extra attack, so he can't do 2 for 1.
No.
It's fine.
That's okay.
Marius, does 13 hit you? It does not, correct?
Does not.
All right.
14 hits, but
Alright.
gee willikers, who else is gonna hit him?
We just don't know.
Mhm.
Soliana, another arrow goes whizzing by you, but misses.
She's so paranoid now.
Oh no.
Zombie can do nothing other than shamble forward slowly. Another skeleton attacks at Marius.
Yep.
That is a 22 to hit.
Good thing I've got my backup character ready.
Sheesh.
Marius,
Already.
5
Nice.
damage halved to 2.
Well,
Jeez.
The last
It's
skeleton
not.
surrounding you, its eyes flash purple for a moment, and it stiffens up, and it starts to move.
Tiffin's purple and stands up.
Like its eyes flash purple, and it starts to move away, almost as if it's being commanded. Otherwise, that will provoke an attack of opportunity should you choose to use it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
there
Will
we
hit.
go.
Wow, there we go.
All right, and then +3 rage, so 17.
All right, how's your critical hit going to destroy this thing, Marius?
I'm trying to think of how exactly, because he's surrounded by all these.
Hey, they're like mobbing you.
Yeah, they're kind of just all like around him. I just, for some reason, imagine him just putting his sword up above him, just.
As you bring the blade down on your enemy, you get that satisfying feeling of the crunch of the skull echoing, like reverberating up the blade. You can feel that victory in your hand with with the vibration.
Yes. If you can't tell, I like hitting things.
Never would have guessed.
No.
I think this zombie here is dead, actually. There we go. Okay, the necromancer.
Do you like more ads? Do you want more?
Oh,
My, he's a
Spotify,
tough.
one of. Oh,
Uh,
I don't like that she's pointing them out.
Don't love that.
okay. She is going to. Look at. She's going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
Fair.
As she raises up her
Understandable.
hand, and a piece of leather in her hand kind of shrivels into dust. Magic wraps itself around her, covers her as she kind of walks about. And another skeleton, another dollar.
They're making their way downtown.
Suliana, 17.
Meets a beats.
Actually, let's see here. Oh. Yeah, there's a you hear a twang as an arrow bounces off the building that was aimed for you, but frankly, you've got just too much cover.
Oh no.
Suliana, you're going to take the 6 points of damage as the skeleton's dull blade hits you in the stomach. It doesn't cut you, but it feels like a club.
Oof. Oh. Don't love that.
Marius, another skeleton.
Getting his daily dose of calcium here.
He is. That one's going to miss, though.
Okay.
Makes fun of them.
Edwin, we're finally back to your turn.
Yeah. There's a lot of just undead everywhere, but exits the other way, one way. And there's a poor guy just getting beat down by skeletons.
It's fine.
Is it?
I mean, there's no other choice but for it to be.
At this point.
At this point. Well, we will run up there and just a flourish of magic, and we'll just fucking cast Shatter centered right on him.
Oh dear.
But he has evocation, so he's got sculpt spell, so Marius is fine.
Yay!
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Evoker wizards, man.
Just roll that. Anyone who doesn't has to roll, or I get half of that.
Damn. Shatter, man.
Okay, so that one is destroyed utterly.
Dust.
Okay. That one is pulverized. Constitution saving throw. Failed, so that one is also shattered. This one can't survive even if it deals half damage. This one can't survive even if it deals half damage.
Edwin be the MVP.
That rolled a natural 1 and is utterly destroyed. Edwin, good lord. That one failed his Constitution saving throw and is destroyed. Marius, as you're being beaten down on and you're giving as good as you're getting, there is a boom around you and all of the skeletons are shattered into splinters around you.
Well,
Edwin, the necromancer, just snaps her head up and looks at you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
how about
That's just a high.
Oh,
Oh man.
Cool. I mean, if he didn't look tired before, he's certainly looking more tired. He's like, okay.
Oh no.
That's fine. There's a barbarian between him and hers.
Speaking of the barbarian.
it is Marius's turn.
Well, how about that? And we're charging her.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And we're gonna. First off, we're gonna use the Storm Aura. Little zappy zap.
All right. Dexterity's
bonus
not
actions.
her best. Not her best. And she will fail.
Nice.
And as she feels a little bit of that jolt, we're also gonna swing our great sword at her.
All right. That'll hit.
Nice.
And then +3 because rage, so 14.
Dang, Marius. Yeah, you get a solid hit on her, and she just kind of... He takes the blow, kind of deflects a little bit of it with the staff, and looks up at you and... Oh, your good parts.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You coming to
I'm
my
going
home?
to use you.
I'm
Ugh.
gonna jerk you bald, you bastard.
Oh, I hate this.
And that'll be his turn.
All right.
Oh, she can dish it, but she can't take it.
I do not
Edwin.
love our predicament at all.
A skeleton approaches, takes a swing at you, and that is a 21 to hit, Edwin.
Woo! Sure will.
And
His
you'll
AC
take-
is 12.
You will take 6 piercing damage.
Owie.
Gale,
Yep,
there's a lot less skeletons down the road now.
there are. But now there are people being attacked. And she's still got this one. Yeah. Well, you know, people who've been fighting back getting dogged now. There's still this one right here. She's going to. Disengage. Is that a? That's just an action, isn't it? You know what? She's fine. She'll take the risk. She'll deal with the opportunity attack, and well, she can't get close to any of those. Not close enough to hit.
Don't let the reason bite.
She can't get close enough to hit this turn, but she can, however. I can't really do anything. I can't do anything ranged because I've got my blades out. Might as well dash and just head around here. Sorry, I am figuring this out. Over to here, so that she's on the other side, and that is her turn.
Okay.
But did she dash as a bonus action? Does she have that yet?
No.
Okay.
All right. Gale, your ally is going to be pulling back for rear guard. It's calling out. The common folk have fled. And he will successfully parry not one.
Yeah, you get those.
But 2 attacks as he
Yeah.
backs away.
Nice.
That was weird.
Mhm.
Gale, an arrow flies by you as skeletons begin taking pot shots at you.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Soliana, that's a 21 to hit. Minimum damage, you take 3 piercing.
Oh,
As another arrow hits you.
yay!
Yikes.
She ain't looking great.
Ooh, boy.
Squish.
Hi, Dex. Squishy.
Yep.
Well, it's maximum damage. As Sturmkrieg takes another hit. Soliana, it is your turn.
Joy. Okay. Well, I had a plan, and then she got hit real bad.
Everybody has plan to get hit in the face.
Yeah. Everyone has a plan until you get hit in the face. So she is going to, keeping an eye on this situation over here. She's gonna swing her staff at this guy.
All right.
Oh no.
With advantage, mind.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Yes. You are correct. My bad.
Oh,
Soliana,
no.
Girl.
No, honey.
It's cool. I took the attack action, which means I can bonus action an unarmed strike
Yeah.
With advantage.
with advantage.
Yep.
Maybe you'll punch it to death, Soliana. Nope.
That's a hit. 15
Okay.
is a hit.
That a hit. That'll work.
Soliana, please. That said,
Soliana, please.
that 5 is enough to destroy it.
Oh, good.
As you punch it in the chest, it just kind of falls into pieces.
Rad, and now she's going to.
Run.
Yeah, probably, honestly. We're gonna move over here, away from all the bad things. Kind of get cover under the tree from all the fucking arrows that keep smacking her.
Woof. Oh, hello.
Gale, you find yourself under attack. The Soliana, with your passive perception,
Mhm.
you can see that the necromancer appears to be keeping track of where all of the skeletons are, and some part of her seems to be orchestrating all of this.
Oh, okay.
Like her.
It's a.
It's a 16 to hit you, Marius, with the zombie's slam,
That hits.
and you'll take 2 bludgeoning damage, and it's just kind of tries.
I'm fucking trying.
Am I doing good, Master? Look how good I'm doing.
The necromancer cries out, "To me!" And all of the undead begin looking in her direction. She is going to move over this way, provoking an attack of opportunity, should you choose to use it.
Marius,
Yes.
get her.
That'll hit. 23 will hit.
Woo. Get her.
Like, hit,
Oh!
and max damage. Okay.
Plus
Yes!
3
Nice.
rage damage, so 18 total.
Alright, she as she's kind of fleeing, you hit her good, and she kind of doubles over and kind of backs up, and she's gone from looking like, oh, you're pieces, to, oh, you're a threat now.
Yeah, and then with the bonus action Storm Aura, we're
You're-
gonna.
Don't have bonus actions.
Don't about.
Oh, that's right. It's,
Where's your-
I don't know why I was thinking it was my turn.
You're good,
I don't know
you're
why I
good.
was thinking.
It's coming.
Because you
Soliana-
hit her.
Soliana will yell out that she's orchestrating this.
Hmm?
It's her. We need to take down the necromancer.
That's a familiar
Shocking,
voice.
I know.
That is a very familiar voice.
Alright. And I gotta do a test roll real quick. Apologies.
Okay.
Edwin's like, okay.
Okay, yeah. That'll work. Alright.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
She gathers up. I guess she has to place it, actually here-ish. There we go. You see this necromancer kind of gathering up dark power, and then she lobs it like almost like a fireball into a spot in the middle of the street, and it bursts out coils of purple energy wrapping themselves around you. You feel your body start to rebel against you. Your stomach turns, you barely breathe, and each of you will go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Yeah. Wizards are great at that.
Ow.
Edwin fails. Gale
Everyone.
succeeds. Marius succeeds. Soliana succeeds. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Edwin, you'll take 4 necrotic damage. Or sorry, no, Edwin, you'll take 8 necrotic damage. Everybody else will take 4.
I should have cure wounds.
I freaking love necrotic.
We hate necrotic.
We're gonna be dealing with it a lot.
Oh, yeah, that guy's dead.
Ah.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Just another commoner died.
The single commenter that was like,
The one that didn't run.
It's just petrified.
valid.
Valid.
I keep losing track of my skeletons. Where's this?
Mhm.
Where's this angry
He's down
calcium
here.
at? Ah, yeah, there we
Hey,
go.
down here.
Actually, even though the skeleton has a perfect line of sight to you, it bypasses all of you to head towards the necromancer. Edwin, it is your turn.
Well, that fucking hurt a lot, is what that did. Do I want to risk shield or do I want to risk a failed save?
Edwin, you have so little health.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Still has more than Quentin at this level.
Fair point.
Woo!
Oh, well, he doesn't want to freaking move. I don't want to move, and she's the problem. She's the problem child.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
For the
it.
record, I would
We'll
say
try
both.
that.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just a hella point at her, and it's just fucking hear Harriet's bells.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Oh.
Oh.
I need the 1D.
Heyo.
All right. As the bells of the shepherd ring in her ears, the necromancer screams out and kind of puts her hand over her head, and her eyes start to kind of bleed a little bit. It's like a bloodshot. That
Whoa.
worked.
He's not moving.
Marius, it's your
Oh,
turn.
that's fine.
So, Stormora, zap this boy over here.
All right.
Because they're so good at dexterity.
Oh, God.
Oh. Nice.
Let's see how he rolls in his dexterity. He rolled a 1 after rolling. He got a 1 after rolling a 3. as your aura tases him.
But yeah, we're not letting that necromancer go, so
Okay.
we're charging at her.
The
Again.
Zamble is going to attempt to slam against you as you leave its threatened area, and it
That's a
will.
risk I'm willing to take.
It manages to hit you, but the attack isn't strong enough to actually hurt you at all. If anything, it just good games you, spurs you on to greatness.
Go get her, champ.
Pat on the back. Go get her. Champ. And then we're going to swing our greatsword at her again,
Okay.
charging and screaming.
Oh,
Nat
no!
20. Good
There we
grief.
go.
Oh, that's a lot of ones.
That's what
Plus
we
3,
need.
so 14.
Could one of the mods please ban the person in chat?
Yeah.
Yep. I got you.
You got it.
Alright, yeah, she is critically wounded.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
He's just burying his tiefling teethy teeth at her, and that'll be his turn.
She kind of licks her lips a little bit as she's looking at you. She's bloodied.
Ugh.
The skeleton is going to, ignoring all else, head towards its master. That'll provoke an attack of opportunity from Edwin should you choose to use it.
I mean, you do got a wacky stick, so let's just freaking
Wacky stick.
Smack.
Nope.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
That will
No.
not hit.
You're hurting
Yeah,
a
that
little,
tracks.
hurting a little too bad, buddy.
It is not holding short bow at the moment, so it can't really do much there. Gale, it is your turn.
It is. Well, she can see that there are people. There's this thing right beside her, but they're moving off. But this guy right here, this poor wizard,
Hi, I'm injured.
she's gonna reach. She's gonna. She sees Soliana. She sees Edwin. She's just gonna. No, sorry. She's just gonna pat him on, just touch him on the shoulder, and grant him some healing.
Heal, 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 heal. 6. Nice.
Edwin, as this strange woman touches you, your wounds begin to close and your head begins to clear.
Nice. He is very appreciative. Don't look too hard at the tavern.
We'll figure that out if we survive this. And then she's going to move over here
Y'all be fine.
to get line of sight on the necromancer and also see to this to Soliana whenever she has that chance.
Soliana does not look great.
Yep.
The attack of opportunity missed. Alright. The Grim Knight is going to swing at his assailant, deal a little bit of damage. And kind of put himself over here. Attacks of opportunity for days that miss. There's so many bloody skeletons.
Knees.
The zombies move along painfully slow.
They only have a speed of 20.
Yeah, they only have speed 20.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
Back
shuffle,
up
shuffle,
to
shuffle.
Soliana.
All right, Soliana sees the skeletons moving and recognizes the threat. She saw this lady Nah, she probably didn't, but she's too worried about the threat right now, so she's going to mutter a very quiet, "Oh, Marius, I'm so sorry," and huck another ice knife at the necromancer.
Okay.
She is not an invocation wizard.
That's not an evocation spell. Anyways.
Alright,
the-
Soliana, just roll well. Soliana, honey.
Well, that will miss. Or rather, it'll get caught up in her mage armor.
Yeah.
Make it save, I guess.
Dex save, though? I'll just go ahead and roll damage.
She passed her dex save, but go ahead and roll damage.
Oh. Well, crap.
Does Marius need to roll a dex save?
Yeah, he
there?
does.
Yeah.
Right.
He
fine.
passed.
It's cool.
Yeah, so the shield spell just totally blasts the ice knife away. Marius is totally unaffected by it as well.
That went a lot better in my head.
Alright. Mr. Skeleton over here.
Mm.
Mr. Skeleton.
Might have to bring him the backup.
You'll be fine.
We'll take damage from the Grim Knight.
But now all these things are gathering by the necromancer.
Marius, this zombie has tried flailing against you. Cannot hurt you.
It's just too good.
Just too good. Oh, you'd be so much more handsome.
Can't hit that corn-fed boy.
If you just and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Nice.
Nice!
Nice.
Right? You feel as you're fighting all these creatures around you. You feel claws kind of entering your mind, but you force it away and she pulls back and kind of bares her teeth at you.
So it doesn't do damage?
Does nothing to you at all.
Okay.
She's going to back away from you, getting her staff ready for another spell. That will provoke an attack of opportunity should you choose to use it.
Yes. Yes, please.
That will
Oof.
miss.
Oh,
wait, hang on.
No.
Hang on,
Wait.
let me reread mage armor.
5. I think. No, that's.
Not quite. Not quite, Marius. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. You're so
Just-
close. You're so close.
I think mage armor is either 2 or B intelligence.
13 plus dexterity.
Hmm.
Yeah, that.
Shield is plus 5.
Ugh. You're cutting me off.
And more than one way.
Oh
17 to hit.
no!
Oh no.
Marius will take 3 piercing damage as it attempts to stab at you.
Cool.
Edwin, it is your turn.
Stab.
Well, freaking wizard. Well, you're too far. You moved for what I was gonna do to you, but you know, that's fine. Just, fuck it.
Okay.
Have missiles, lady.
At first level.
Yeah, that's all he has.
Okay, so that's 3 darts. So 3d4 plus 3. If I recall correctly.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh no.
7.
7.
Yeah.
That's 7 damages she can't get rid of.
Yeah, it's as the bolts strike her, she just kind of looks up and, Edwin, I didn't know you cared so much.
Oh.
Just kidding. Just kill her faster, please.
Oh.
I remember your name, Edwin.
I wish you didn't.
Oh no. Oh.
I wish none of you did.
Marius, it is your turn.
I get.
You can move
Hmm.
diagonally. If you're willing to take the attacks of opportunity.
So many attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Hear me out. So,
It would be 2.
I hope this works. Because I was planning on using this for another character should he arise. But it just so happened to plan out pretty well. We're going to use his Infernal Legacy using the Darkness spell.
Oh.
Okay.
And then as all of he is going to move diagonally and out of there.
Oh yeah, because you can just cast that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you'll take.
inherit-
So far, you've got 3 attacks of opportunity against you.
Oh, but they're at disadvantage because they can't see you.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a
Pretty
17 to
handy.
hit.
That's nice.
That's
You'll take 2 points of piercing damage.
okay. We're still not pretty.
There he is.
It's still not pretty.
That is a 13 to hit.
Hmm.
Alright, and then the Zamble with advantage. That is a 22 to hit.
Hmm. What's
You'll
that one
take,
do?
1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
By the way, they don't have eyes, they have dark vision.
That is true.
Oh,
Well, dark vision can't see through it.
It is magical darkness.
Mm.
yeah.
They still don't have eyes, they still hit.
Oof.
Ouchie.
These skeletons roll well. I couldn't tell you why.
Well, they got a bone to pick, I guess.
Apparently.
Huh.
Is that a
But-
blindsight then?
We're
Well,
gonna
No, they don't necessarily have advantage still.
we're gonna get in close
Oh, no,
here
skeleton left.
and then using Storm Aura. Little zappy zappy.
Alright, dexterity
Heyo.
saving throw. Let's see how she does. Poorly. Alright. She's looking awful, by the way.
And he's already taken his action and bonus action, so
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
I thought it would go better, okay? I thought it would go better.
It
Yeah.
went fairly well.
There.
He's not dead.
Just a little ouchie.
Yep.
Is that your turn, Marius?
Yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
The skeleton is going to walk into the bubble of darkness.
Oh, hey, guys.
Surprise.
It's going to pop out near its master. Gale, it's your turn.
There is. And Soliana's looking beat. So, yeah. Cure wounds. Oh, come on.
Oof.
Healing is healing.
Healing is
Healing
healing.
is healing.
Healing is healing, but that could have gone better. She's like,
Always can.
sorry, that's not better.
It's a little better. Fine. Take out the necromancer.
We don't have climb speed or anything special about that.
Hmm.
Yeah, say Gale cannot get line of sight Because there's this big old bubble of darkness in the way.
Well,
I didn't think that one through.
Is it concentration?
it's concentration. You can drop it at any
Yeah, you
time,
can drop it
I think.
as whenever.
Can I DM? Can I
Oh
just-
yeah, you can just drop it as reaction whenever you want to.
Okay, then yeah, it's just like a puff of smoke and then whoosh, gone.
All 4 of
Oh.
those creatures are just like staring where Marius was.
Like, wait.
Unfortunately,
See,
that
that's
was
not
her
gonna go
action,
all
but
day.
Where'd he go?
she can at least bring out her longbow.
All right. This dude keeps swinging.
I just love that that zombie just has a -1.
It's magical.
It's necromancy.
That's a natural 20.
So fun.
There's been a lot of critical hits this session. I do have to wonder if that's how the rest of the campaign is going to go. As this dude just butchers 2
Hi.
former townsfolk.
High
It's not
highs,
both ends,
low
though.
lows.
Like,
Yeah.
Zombie's going to, or the skeleton is going to walk toward its master as it had been previously ordered to.
Oh,
And we'll take a
jeez.
little bit of damage there. Yep, Marius is the greatest threat to its,
To its master.
yeah. Oh, Marius, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
That's a critical hit.
Jeez.
oh no!
Marius, you'll take 5 piercing damage.
Well, he's at 0.
Alright,
Oh,
Marius.
fucking.
As the skeleton stabs into him, Marius goes down. You are on death's door, Marius. If you need a reminder of the rules, I can give it to you.
Please do.
Alright. When it is your turn, I will let you know what you are capable of.
Great,
please open up the
great
card tab.
violence.
Yes. Okay. Back up to Soliana.
Oh boy. Alright, feeling a little bit better. She's gonna pop over here. So we finally have line of sight again. Okay. 2 seconds. I need to see what my best option here is. Best option is probably going to be Chill Touch on the Necromancer.
Alright.
Complete the previous roll, I guess. Use Chill Touch, please.
Alright.
1 second, it's being...
Alright, you good?
It's being
There we go.
persnickety again.
Yeah. Come on, Soliana. Come on, Soliana. Please, please.
Soliana,
Oh.
that's
Oh,
not gonna happen.
no.
7 will not make it.
What the fuck, girl?
Oh no!
Like, I know his hair is so nice, but
Rounds the corner and tries Chill Touch again and sees that Marius is down and is just like thrown
There's just-
off completely.
there's a sword sticking through his chest or something.
That's all she's got.
Oh dear.
This is
She's
fun.
not good at range. Well, I
Alright.
guess she
Mhm.
can. Well, no, I said I'm done. It's fine. I said I was done because
Skeletons.
she doesn't need to go into that either. Unfortunately.
Skeletons and zombies and necromancers, oh my. Sort of stacking up on the necromancer. for she is going to cast Dimension Door again.
Motherfucker.
Coward.
You.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Okay, you can go back to where you were.
She's kind of appears behind you, Edwin, and you hear her whispering that you look so pretty in court.
Oh.
Alright, and then sadly she has no bonus actions with which to torment you other than her sultry voice.
That's fine. She is kind of ugly though.
She icky.
Finish her. Off. Finish
Hi.
her off. Finish her off.
come on, girl.
Edwin,
Edwin.
that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Edwin, that is minimum damage. You'll take 3 piercing.
That's fine. That's great even.
It is your turn.
No, go down to 12. Stupid. You know, it's fine. It works great at close range.
Oh. Are all
Just a
three
bad
of your-
touch, bad touch. Yes.
Okay.
Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch.
Go away, go away, go away.
There we go.
There we go.
So 11 plus 3.
Yeah.
Alright, would you like to describe how your magic missiles finish her?
She appears behind him and it is just instantaneous. He turns around and was like, no.
Just a shotgun blast.
Edwin, your 3 magic missiles pierce into her body, and the force damage begin to rupture organs inside of her.
Ooh.
And she kind of coughs out blood and looks at you, and through bloodstained teeth she smiles. I thought we were better friends than that. And she reaches out almost like to like put her hand on your chin, and then her eyes go glassy and she slumps down to the ground. All of the undead at this point suddenly just start to stand in place. Almost as though they are rebooting.
Reboots.
Mm.
Get the tiefling and run.
Alright. Edwin, would you like to move?
Yeah, he is. That skeleton's not doing anything. He is leaving. It's just okay.
The skeleton
Okay, bye.
does not take its attack of opportunity. It is just staring.
That's fine. Just a whole lot of bad touch and just nope.
Alright, Marius, you're at death's door. Please make your death saving throw, please. To start your turn. Alright, you've passed your first death save. Marius, you may choose to do nothing. You may take an action, a bonus action, or you can move half of your speed. Doing any of these things will provoke an instant level of exhaustion and increase the DC of any checks by 1.
Could do nothing, but also getting away from these standing zombies also might help.
You may move in any direction up to half of your total movement speed, and
So
you will take a level of
15.
exhaustion.
So yeah, you're just gonna see him. He's holding himself up with his sword.
Just kind of dragging yourself
As-
along.
You like the rat on your candy. Yeah, that's all you can do. So
Alright. Marius, you take 1 point of exhaustion. Wherever it is in this character sheet.
yeah, well, he's
Up,
technically dead. So
Yeah, give yourself one.
Give yourself 1, and it's on your token, on the left, the little smiley face.
I find it funny that it's just, oh yes, exhaustion, smiley.
Yeah.
it's fine.
We're happy to be exhausted.
It's fine.
All right, Gale, it is your
Okay.
turn. The skeleton takes no actions.
Okay, she's going to rush over here. Okay, you're big. Arm over my shoulder, come on.
Marius can't really keep himself upright. Gale, you will have to essentially carry him.
That's fine. She can help him somehow.
Okay.
So how far can she get?
Half your speed.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, she's going to bring you back this direction. All right.
Just wheezing and
But she's keeping her eyes on all the baddies and starting to need help.
Alright, Grim Knight will be making his great sword attacks, and he just...
a standing target.
His target is standing and otherwise immobile. So, one attack will cleave into the ribs and the other will crack the skull into pieces. And he'll continue on. The other skeletons do nothing. Soliana, at the top of your beginning of the turn, all of them begin to kind of start twitching and start to move again.
Soliana is gonna rush over here and help Gale with Marius.
Okay.
Be like, yep, let's go. No, leaving sounds like a good idea.
Do you have healing?
No,
Okay.
not anymore.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't take a medicine kit, a healing kit either. That's gonna be. Yeah, she doesn't have much. She's gonna help Gale grab Marius, put an arm around her shoulder, and then I guess for her action, she's gonna cast Chill Touch on one of the zombies if they're on one of the guys if we're moving.
Okay.
Yeah, take out as many as we can before we go.
On that zombie.
That will hit.
Yay!
Oh.
Still zombie. Oh.
One.
Oh.
Listen, she has other things on her mind.
As the skeletal hand like brushes the zombie's cheek a little bit, it'll just kind of
Oh.
A gentle caress.
Oh, honey. It does have disadvantage on attack rolls against me for the end of my next turn.
Alright. Skeleton is going to level a short bow at Gale.
Ooh.
It's dropped its sword, pulled out a short bow. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Gale, that is 6 piercing damage.
Ow. That does hurt. Mm.
With disadvantage, that is a 16 to hit you, Gale.
Jesus.
Nope. 16? No.
Still really good though.
Edwin, the undead are beginning to wake up.
Yeah.
They're acting instinctively rather than being driven, though.
Yeah, and now he's debating something stupid because it doesn't want that staff being back.
Oh, the staff that's over here still?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can get over there and get back, but
Let's steal the stuff.
Get staff.
yeah. Yeah, he doesn't want to risk what that thing can probably do. That lady's gross and crazy, and it's like, you know what, fucking... he
like
really doesn't want to, but no, he'll sprint back.
Alright.
Just freaking grab the stick.
And when you run back and you grab up that nasty-looking staff, it has a little bit of necromancer juice on it.
Ew.
Mm.
That's yeah. Just
Ew.
okay, gross. Just icky, gross, and just dash back. Like he'll just as he's running, maybe sees like, hey, is there anything I can use with this?
At a glance, you can't identify it. Just at a quick glance, it's you were never given one of these.
Yeah, that's where he didn't want one.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, but you know, it's better not potentially going back to the castle, so it's just sprint back, get there, and then it's just like, okay, yeah, no, we need to go. That said, he will, I guess, use his last spell slot for another magic missile.
Alright, what's your target?
This one, and this one.
Okay, one for each, got it.
One for each. I guess I could roll those individually.
It's alright.
Mm-mm.
That was almost max damage. So...
It was like 5, 5, and 4.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and I'll apply 5 to these two. Because 4 is enough to destroy the center one. As the magic missile flies into its mouth, the skull kind of shines like some sort of demented jack-o'-lantern for a moment until it falls into ashes and the thing just kind of crumbles.
Okay, that's a funny image, though.
That is a funny
A little
image.
Smack a lantern.
Okay. Yellow.
Alright, Marius, make me a death save, please.
Marius, make a death saves.
No pressure.
Gotta
No pressure.
go back to 0. Do this real quick.
You have one success.
Oh.
One success,
One failure.
one fail.
Ah.
There's a bit of blood just.
Okay. Marius, would you like to take an action this turn? Or are you just gonna let it sit?
It's gonna let it sit here.
Alright.
Let the professionals handle this. And as professional, I mean those who don't have a hole in their body.
Ooh.
Gale, you look healthy.
By comparison.
But even though you're holding Marius, you managed to deflect the skeleton's attack. And it is your turn. You are holding a man, though.
A dying man at that.
You want to drop him, that's perfectly fine.
Oh, drop. No.
You're holding half of him. Soliana's got the other part.
He's been hit hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Just run.
Just run.
Yeah, she's just. Nope.
Okay, were we
Disengage.
disengaging?
Disengage.
Is everybody disengaging from combat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ares doesn't really have much of a choice.
Alright, Gale, as you flee, just in general.
Or disengaging.
As you flee, the skeletons, though acting entirely by instinct, will still attempt to attack you. You will not take any damage as you escape. However, Marius, go ahead and start rolling death saves unless one of you is going to heal him as soon as you get out of.
I mean, Gale
You're
would
fine.
like to try and stabilize him.
Okay, you can make a medicine check there.
Yeah, we can do that.
She's gonna look to Soliana. Can you help me? Can you help me stabilize him? Can you help me?
Absolutely, I can.
All right.
She doesn't
Okay.
have a healing kit, but she'll help.
All right. So that's medicine with advantage.
Yes, because you're receiving assistance.
Come on, Gale. There we go. That's something.
Something.
All right, 15. Give me a second.
This must be.
Um,
Oh, this sucks. I'm already hallucinating. I'm already seeing. So, the hell are you doing here?
okay.
All right, stay with us. Stay with us.
You have a healer's kit? Or
No.
Okay. Well, with
This is just field medic.
okay.
It's type thing.
Between the two of you do manage to stable Marius. He is no longer losing enough blood to just die.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay.
I guess if my brains were leather, I wouldn't have enough to saddle a June, but I'm sorry.
Marius. Right now, really?
You know I can't help it.
Gale's gonna, after he's stabilized, Gale's gonna get up and just. You've got him.
I've got him.
All right. And she's gonna
Thank you.
kind of look. She's gonna look around for that wizard. Where is
He's
it?
not going far.
Huh?
He's not going far. Just maybe off to the side. Just again,
You.
just staring at this freaking necromancer's dick. Gotta see what he can
You.
glean from it.
Gale's gonna walk up to him and just kind of. She's gonna just kind of with her gauntlet just kind of move it sort of out between just kind of out between her face and his face. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help back there. What are you doing
Yeah.
with this?
Keeping it away from them.
Them being
To everything back in Philemon. You don't want that back with them.
Inside. Is he just a
Gale's-
ways away?
Yeah,
Terribly
Soliana,
far.
you are working on Marius at the moment.
That's true. Yeah.
Gale's just gonna kind of tilt her head at him, and she would like to make an insight. Just
Can't imagine why.
that ain't great, Gale. Come on.
Edwin.
Yeah.
Please send me a private a DM roll. You can know what the roll is, but I would like you to roll me. Just go ahead and roll me a deception or a performance. Your choice. Private GM roll.
I mean, I guess.
Okay. Respond accordingly, please.
I mean, he did. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I
I
guess.
mean, you saw what she was able to do with this. I mean, don't want that happening again.
Gale, you get the impression that he's being honest with you.
All right. One less of these in their hands is good for us.
In theory.
I would hope. So you're not So you're clearly not with them then.
No, not willingly.
Okay.
Yeah, when your quote unquote mentor decides to join them and you have no real choice in the matter, or you die, you do what you can.
Okay. I'm not ranked enough to pass judgment, but you're capable and you're not against us yet, so.
I mean,
All right.
well, I'm here.
You are here.
Left sooner, I guess. So thought maybe I could warn about something, but aim was a
You
little
have-
off and not soon enough.
That's unfortunate. But perhaps you can tell myself or my superior officer? As she's kind of glancing for her senior officer.
Alphonse
What you know.
kind of he's huffing and puffing, kind of leaned up against a light pole and not really interested in the conversation at the moment.
Maybe after we've all had a bit of a rest. We need to get to safety first. More safety.
Well, you probably know the area better than I do. I haven't really left someone.
I don't come here.
Okay, never mind.
Right, you. Soliana, right?
She looks a little like confused at you knowing her name, and then she like looks at you and then it's like, oh, you're one of the Minuvas. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I knew your
My Nuvia Falk is my grandmother, yes.
Yes, I knew your grandmother. You're
Tell me,
older than the picture
sorry?
she showed me before.
All right. Do you know the area?
A
At
little
all?
bit.
You probably know it better than I do.
He knows it better than all of us.
As he gives like a,
He's,
it's like a,
he's pretty out of it.
I assume Soliana might know. She's been here before. Like, she's been through Gatewatch before, so I assume she'd know a general area of safety.
There might be a place for safety.
You are
Muted.
muted.
Soliana, make me a history check, please.
Oh boy. Nope.
All right, a 7. You can think of nowhere in this town that is safe. There was a tavern that you had some fond memories of, but you're pretty sure that it's probably not going to be safe in a lockdown.
Yeah.
So the Grim Knight behind you, all of you, is saying, "This is not a safe place to stop. Keep moving. We need to leave town." There are still screams from other parts of the city.
There might.
Yell
would-
kind of flinches at that.
Let's go.
Could they possibly? Because Marius lives near Gatewatch. He's got the Mon Farm is nearby.
How near is nearby, and is it to the west? Because we're apparently going west.
That is a good question. Would Marius know that right now? Which direction they're
You
going?
are stable. Your farm would be to the west, yes.
Yeah. Me and my pa got a farm just west of here. I don't know if they'll be venturing out this far, but
How far is it?
just a bit down the road. couple miles.
A couple miles. Okay. Consistent pace, I guess. Let's go.
Should be fine once I get my legs under me.
Right. Mary said hurts to do so, but yeah, you can get your legs under yourself and.
Maximum effort.
One moment here. Let me get an appropriate visual aid.
It's nothing fancy. It's just a.
Vineyards.
If it's that even anymore.
Yeah. I guess as we're walking, where's Edwin gonna be walking? Kind of towards the back.
Probably.
Okay.
Big old man.
Big ol' map.
So, as you're leaving town, right, the, Gale, Alphonse is going to pull you aside.
She will. And she'll comply. Blah. Words. Sir?
Night Falk. Gatewatch will not stand. Take these folks. Rest if you need to, find a place to lay low, but then continue on. Valere needs to be warned. I'll gather up as many refugees as I can. We're going to go down the road.
Alright, yes, sir.
I'll go up the green. I'll take them up the green road to tell them I'm near.
Okay.
I'll be safer there. We continue on towards Tolderon. Put his hand on your shoulder. I don't know who these people are, and they look like a ragtag bunch, but if you can keep them with you, it's all the best. Every hand. Every hand, Gale. He's gonna give you, like, you're not terribly chummy with this fellow, but he's gonna kind of pull you in, like, this awkward, like, semi-bro hug sort of thing.
Hey, she gets it, but, I mean, she's fairly good with building camaraderie. She'll reciprocate.
And then
less awkwardly.
He's gonna run off to start gathering up all the folk he can.
Take care, sir.
You too.
Alright. And Gale will join the rest of the group. Right.
It's just
a
bit further up. There's a little side path we can divot through and cut through one of the fields.
Right. We're going to go lay low for a bit. My superior officer, he's going to go back for any refugees and take them northward up the green road. We're going towards Tolderam. Once you're a little more patched up there, buddy.
Nothing a good night's sleep can't fix.
Good night's sleep.
I've been worse for wear before. Caravan work ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
Gale will just kind of nod acknowledgement at that.
So, undead usually ain't on the ticket box.
No, that's a new one this past little while.
I hope everyone got out.
not everyone did. With these sorts of things, not everyone gets out.
There were good folk there.
So it seemed. You have family here?
Right now, it's just me and my pa. Though, been a couple months since I've been home. And
And you don't know if he was in town?
I didn't get the chance to stop by home on the way in. Unfortunately, I didn't see him in town. I didn't get a chance to check the tavern. Folks there usually look out after him, especially after Ma died, but he might be at the house. I don't know. If he is, just don't drink what he's offering.
Right. Gotcha. Well, Stewart's willing. He wasn't there when that all went down.
As y'all are walking kind of out and away from the west gate of Gatewatch, there is smoke rising from the east side of Gatewatch.
Oh no.
Soliana, you were going
That
to
begins.
speak with someone?
Yes. As we were walking, Soliana was going to turn to Edwin. Did you come from Iron Pinnacle Keep?
Yeah. Soon as I could.
What? Do you know what happened there? My fiance, he's part of the King's Guard. I haven't heard from him.
I mean, there's no real way to. All of his guard were, you know.
Does Gale overhear any of this?
Depends. Is this while Gale is speaking with Marius? Actually,
Before or after? It's not like they're being quiet.
yeah. Soliana will say this is happening kind of after you guys have already left town, and Gale has just started taking charge.
Not thinking right now. It's okay. Oh, whatever, man.
So yeah, Gale, you could theoretically overhear this, but Soliana.
No, a few must have gotten out. At least one must have gotten out.
Maybe not the. I can't really recall. Castle was overrun rather quickly.
He's a slippery sword. He wouldn't have let himself die in a place like this.
I mean, I don't know who he was, but I mean,
Gale's kind of glancing over towards Soliana and Edwin, she's kind of paying attention a bit more now. But she's still keeping her eyes on the road.
you could hear the commotion from up in the wizard's tower.
I'm sure the King's Guard gave them hell.
I can still hear that dwarf yelling.
I mean, as far as I heard, it was over rather quickly when the. I don't want to call him a king, but that's what I've had to for a while. The prince came back, and well, one of the former king's guard was apparently in line with the prince.
Oh. Well, that's certainly not my travertine at all.
At that, Gail's just gonna kind of stop for a second, just before she keeps walking.
Oh, that one.
She'll actually kind of audibly sigh and just kind of. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that one. The dwarf. Okay.
Soliana will just shake her head, drop the subject. She's like, "No, I'm sure he got out." Who's gonna tell her?
Just
Gail is currently
I don't know how to tell you this.
task-focused, but as we're walking, she'll just, after hearing that, just kind of. She's gonna kind of just look up at the sky for a second, just. Oh. Okay. All right.
He's fine.
Soliana? You... Grandma told me a lot about Mr. Travertine. Right
was-
impressive dwarf.
Mhm.
A lot of...
Little rough around the edges, but But a good man, slippery. Knows his way in and out of fights.
And you can see the hesitation in Gail's face just as she's kind of.
Meanwhile, there's just like the awkward twiddling of thumbs. It's like, can someone else please tell her that this man is super dead?
Sully is firmly in denial.
Just like, I don't know how the fuck to tell her.
Please don't make me tell her that she's used.
How close are we to the
Soliana.
fire?
It is beginning to come into view.
He's gonna interject right before.
Oh no, right before Gail can say it.
We're right here.
Oh. You know what? I'll we'll hold that thought.
And as the Lavemont, did I say that right?
Yeah, Lavemont.
As the Lavemont farm, the orchard comes into view, we're going to call it for tonight. That combat took up the vast majority of the session, but yeah.
It did.
That was a lot of combat.
Starting with a
was.
bang.
So many skeletons.
And next
So many
week,
skeletons.
So much fun.
next week we're going to pick up with the with our heroes at the orchard, having a nice day on the farm, and everything's gonna be fine.
Oh boy, I always wanted to try roughing it.
Nobody is
What
going
is-
to weep tomorrow. Definitely not. No.
Roughing
He was
it.
5 days from retirement, but I guess that probably got a bit postponed.
Postponed.
At that point,
Right.
It's just going to
to
Gale.
all
It's like,
that.
hey, can you please tell her that he's just super dead?
Trip to Thrakomnir will have to wait a bit. Ha ha ha.
So with that pleasant thought, we're gonna be getting off of here. We'll be back next Friday for the next episode of The Risen War. We hope you enjoyed our session 1, starting with the fall of Gatewatch. Next session will be at the Lavemond farm, resting, recuperating, and probably dealing with finding out that people are dead. We
Yay!
have fun here.
Fun. We do have fun here.
Thanks for joining us. Of course,
fun here.
as always, we are The Meta is Futile. Rose, Blue,
And-
Rye, Zen, myself, Captain Tritium. We are currently missing Jade. Jade will be back in a couple of weeks.
Next week, couple weeks,
Maybe next week.
maybe.
You'll just have to wait and find out.
And with that, welcome to Ulivar.
Welcome to Ulavar.
Dulavar. level's just going to have to trust me that I'm going to guzzle a bunch of water after this because I forgot to fill up my water bottle. Good night.
Drink water.
Zaxby's cup is empty.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Don't forget to join our Discord and follow us on Twitch and Blue Sky and all
Smash
those other
that like button.
social network things. Bye.